We can all agree finding wheel strategy setups, especially as somebody that may work full-time, has a business, faith, family, all those sorts of things, it's a time suck. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I find wheel strategy setups every single morning in quite literally seconds. And if you drop a comment down below in today's video, I'm going to give you my 2 ARCPix watch list completely for free. Just drop a comment. I'll send that over to you. And of course, hit that like button, that subscribe button. And I hope you're having an absolutely God blessed day today, guys. But I'm going to show you guys right now a tool that I have been using for the last few months and developing for almost a year now since I got this idea, especially inside of our OSS community. And it's called ARCPix.com. And I want to show you exactly how it has made my life so much easier. So one thing that I like to do, guys, is make my life easier, right? So one of the things that I do, obviously, every single day is pre-market calls with all of our members. And one thing I like to show off in there is different kinds of setups that are happening on that specific day. And going through all the research and doing all that, especially even on just my watch list, takes up a lot of time, right? So what I put together was a tool that makes my life drastically easier, and I'm happy to introduce it to you, and maybe it makes your life a little bit easier as well. So here is a rundown of what ARCPix looks like. So first and foremost, at the end of the day, it is simply a tool that you get to log into, and it shows you your top 10 covered calls and your cash secured put setups for the day, and more so if you want to see your full rundown of everything, right? It breaks everything down obviously by your RSI, your strike, your days to expiration, typically the Ark Options Strategy way, as well as the delta, the premium you're collecting, as well as the most important number, the return on collateral, which is really the ultimate judge of how much risk you're taking on. And then of course at the top, these are the core numbers to see what the broader market is actually doing. These are the numbers that I'm paying attention to every single day to see, hey, what's SPY doing, what's QQQ, the Dow, obviously Russell 2000, gold, VIX, right, and the fear and greed index. So I always have those right at the board. So the way I design this tool is like, I am not a day trader, right? I need simple, I need fast, I need the information I need so I can go on living my life, right? And that is why I developed this tool for myself, right? To make my life as an option seller drastically easier so I don't have to go out there and research literally every nitty-gritty detail. So let me show you what I mean specifically here, right? So let's say today I'm like, you know what? I'm liking Netflix. I come in here, I see my top 10 setups. That's awesome. I see it's oversold, right? And let me go ahead and, I like the return on collateral that I'm seeing just under 2% or just under 2%. And let's say I click into Netflix right here, okay? So now when I click into this specific setup, right? And this will update once the market opens, obviously with updated numbers. I'm shooting this just a bit before after hours. But with that said, right here with Netflix, right, gives a rundown of the company. If you don't know what the company is, you can obviously type in any ticker that you actually want here, obviously, and pull up the information about them, right? You get your trade idea here as well. Obviously, that is not financial advice. This is just roughly the return on collateral you can see based on the conservative approach that we take with the Ark Options Strategy, which is typically around that 25 to 35 delta range is usually what we like to target on a 30-day period. And the way we kind of do this is we look at that return on collateral in a 30-day period. And then if the options contract offers a weekly, we can assume we're going to get a much better return on that, but obviously a little bit more risk. But me personally, I always like to look right out of the gate at the 30 to 45 DTE stuff because it makes it a lot easier for me to then dictate it, right? Because if I can hit my target with 30 to 45 DTE times on my side, I don't need to stress out running weeklies. I'll just boom, I'll go knock it out and do it on a, do my 30-day one, right? And then we also have our technicals here as well. And this is a key part of this, right? Obviously, currently trading around $84, oversold heavily on the RSI. We're all trading towards the lower Bollinger Band, which is a good sign. And we are below all of our key moving averages. So as you know, the most important moving averages, in my personal opinion, are the 50-day, the 200-day, and the 300-day, right? Any stock that I invest in, I am always a long-term investor on. So when I'm selling puts, I typically like to be around the 200 and 300-day moving averages, preferably always below the 50-day. And obviously, Netflix, in this educational example, is trading at $84. So we are way below all of those moving averages anyway. Obviously, we can always click into our chart here. So I always like to go into the charts. We could trust, but we always want to verify all this information. So we can come in here and obviously we see all the information that we had just talked about on the actual chart, trading towards lower band, trading below all of these indicators. And then we could go look at the chart further if we're looking for some more information from there. Still, obviously, love to use Yahoo Finance. Obviously, as we scroll down this page, we'll see the Greeks for that specific contract. So we see it's about a 34 delta here. Our break-even price with that premium included, roughly our cost basis on assignment would be around 80.47 with that premium included in there. And then, of course, our AI news summary. I worked tremendously hard to get this right? Because it's specifically for option sellers, right? And it is updated just about every hour, and we're actually updating it. So anytime you type in a ticker, that's when it'll immediately update as well. So by the time you maybe even join us here, you will actually have that updated news. And this is important because I need plain English. I'm not a finance major. I don't want to be a full-time trader. I don't need big words, right? So basically, we're using an AI tool here, which will actually be baked in version 2, where you'll actually be able to interact with it, and it'll be trained fully on Ark Options Strategy, and you'll be able to interact with it. Really cool stuff coming. This is literally version 1, guys, and I know you're already going to love it. But with that said, we get a news summary on what's going on with Netflix. Why is this happening? And of course, if you want to click into some of the additional sources, you can click into those additional sources as well. Back to the right-hand side, we get dividends. If we're earning, have any dividends, ex-dividend dates, obviously nothing with Netflix, what the dividend yield is. And then of course, we can go click view into our earnings hub and take a look at those earnings date and stuff to make sure our options contract is not expiring on or around that. And then also, I put this feature in here. This is me. I don't talk about this much, but I always, anytime I do a larger position, meaning like $10, $20, $30,000 cash secured put or something like that, I typically want to go see what else is going on, right? So I like to go see that live sentiment on X and just quickly see, hey, what is there anything breaking that I didn't already catch that's happening with Netflix right now? And I'll just quickly run through it. And usually if there's something crazy happening, there'll be a ton of posts about it. So I always just quickly glance through that live sentiment here on X. But again, it's like a hub. This is where I want all of my information that I need, none of the information that I don't literally care about. In this tool, this is all the information I look at as an option seller to make an informed decision. As I scroll down, right, it gives me an AI news summary based on all of this information that we've covered here, and talks about how this ties specifically to an option seller, taking into account obviously the news, technicals, and then obviously a trade idea, and then walks through obviously the potential trade idea. Always go do your own research, make sure you're comfortable with these specific stocks, right? And that is on every single page out here. You can go in there and start seeing the setups. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Our feedback has been incredible so far, and we have so many amazing cool new features coming soon as well for you guys. But let's go over to the watch list section, because this is one of the more exciting sections, right? If we go over to the watch list, now you can add as many watch lists as you want. I think we have it set to 10 right now. And the cool part about this is I've added in here a ton of my watch list, and I'm going to continue adding them here for you. So cheaper wheel strategy stocks, more dividend paying stocks, income-based stocks, growth and tech stocks, stable and boring stocks. I've created multiple watch lists here that if you're just getting started and you're looking for some ideas of some different kinds of companies that you can go research for yourself, I've added those in here. So there's already 4 pre-built watch lists in here of stocks that I personally absolutely love running the Ark Options Strategy on, and those will be updated with more additional stocks as well. But they are great ones, especially if you're just getting started with the wheel strategy. But of course, go do your own research on that. But then, of course, you can always add your own watch list. So if you go to manage watch list, you can go create your own watch list right from your billing page. Name it what you want. I just created one here just called Test 1 2 3. We'll go back to our watch list tab over here, and then we simply select it. So I'll just select that Test 1 2 3 one, and I can see I have like Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, Coke, J&J. I can see J&J is flagged as overbought. Why is it flagged as overbought? Well, because it's probably trading, and again, it's probably trading above its Bollinger Band. It's a 78 on the RSI, right? It's running up. We can click into it now, and we can understand what's happening. Now, if I have 100 shares of this stock, maybe I can then run a specific covered call on this specific setup, right? And then I can decide that. right? If I want to, but usually me personally don't sell puts. When something is 70 RSI or above, I immediately flag it as overbought, and that's going to be a covered call opportunity for me personally. But again, coming back over to our tab, we can sort all our watch lists if we really want to. So if I just go all watch lists, that's all my stocks here, right? I can sort by what my RSI is going to be, right? I can sort by obviously my strike prices depending. Let's say I had like, an extra $2,000 in collateral or something that I have just sitting around. I'm like, oh, I want to see what's out there. What kind of setup I can, I can sort this out and see, hey, okay, what stocks can I realistically that are under $20 that maybe are in a good setup position? Okay, Upwork, it's at 50 RSI, fairly neutral, not really oversold much. Fiverr, not bad, 15, right? 15 strike, that's 1500, 38 on the RSI. Rivian 29, okay, that might be a setup. I'll click into it. It's already flagged as oversold. Let's take a look. Why is this thing getting beat up? 5% return on collateral. What's going on here? 29 on the RSI, right? And then I can obviously go read into the news. I can see it, and then I can go and obviously execute the trade if everything looks good for me at that point, right? And you can do this through all of your watches. You could you sort by your return on collateral. You could sort by your premium amount that you're going to be collecting. Obviously, be careful with these larger return on collaterals, guys. I can't stress it enough, right? When you start seeing 13, 12, 11 return on collateral on a monthly DTE, that means high risk. Take a look at the earnings. Why are you getting so much premium return on your collateral? But I know some of you degenerates absolutely love doing these insanely higher risk plays, but do your own research. Be careful. You can see like APLD, CoreWeave, Rocket Lab, right? Some of these very highly volatile stocks are offering some absolutely insane premiums right now. So obviously do your own research and always be absolutely careful. So I'm excited to get this going for you guys. I am officially launching this, or early access is available right now on ARCPix.com, and it is available starting on February. So I'm actually going to open it today since I'm launching this video, but February is the official early access launch for this. If you head over to ARCPix.com, you can get yourself signed up. The price is doubling in March, okay? Price is doubling of this in March as we bring in more members. So make sure you lock in your price right now. It will be going to $1,000 a year or $147 a month. Right now, you can still lock yours in for literally half that, and that is going to go through the duration of February before we do our official launch in March of 2026. So head over to ARCPix.com, get yourself signed up. Let me know if you have any questions, but I'm so excited to get this stuff into your hands and you guys start using this. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.